Alright, fight fans. Every champion has an origin story, but some stories begin in the most unlikely places. For Tang Kai, the one featherweight world champion, it started in a small martial arts village in Shaoyang, Hunan, China. But his journey to the global stage was anything but straight. Back in 2008, 12-year-old Tang Kai was glued to the Beijing Olympics on television. He saw gymnasts flipping through the air showing strength and discipline. He was hooked. His parents, supportive, enrolled him in a sports academy. But there was a problem. The coaches told him he had already passed the age to start gymnastics. So they offered the next best thing: wrestling. One coach saw potential in him. Tang Kai worked hard, earned a spot at the Shenzhen Sports Academy, and later was admitted to the Wuhan Institute of Physical Education. It looked like a bright future, but Tang Kai was young and restless. He didn't enjoy the wrestling environment. He felt there was no real future in it. So he started slacking off, finding excuses to skip training. And eventually, he dropped out. He returned home at 18, lost and drifting. Hung around the wrong crowd and wasted months just surviving, not living. Then one night, flipping through channels, he saw something on TV that stopped him cold. Mixed martial arts. Two warriors going to war with one another. That moment lit a fire inside him. He decided to change his life. He packed his things and headed back to Shenzhen alone. Now, here's where the dream met reality. Tang Kai had heard stories that MMA fighters earned huge purses, drove lavish cars, lived like rock stars. So he signed up with the gym immediately. What he found was smoke and mirrors. The gym couldn't even pay the striking coach, who showed up maybe once a week. Tang Kai spent most of his time as a training partner, a punching bag for more experienced fighters. His first pro fight paid him just $300. But by then, the money didn't matter. This was his passion, and he wasn't about to let it go. He leaned on his wrestling foundation and started learning to strike. In 2016, he turned pro and won his first fight. Early on, Tang Kai was a nomad, bouncing from gym to gym, seeking knowledge from anyone willing to teach. He strung together 6 straight wins on the Chinese regional circuit. But then came the deepest setback. From 2016 to 2017, he lost 3 fights in a row. That would break most young fighters. Not Tang Kai. He got back up. He won 3 straight in Rebel FC promotion. And in 2019, he signed with the biggest MMA organization in Asia, One Championship. He won his One debut. Then 2 more wins by decision. But he realized something painful. He couldn't reach the next level alone. He was teaching classes just to make ends meet, training in public parks, organizing everything himself. So he made a smart move. He signed with Sun King Fight Club. Suddenly, his training, his nutrition, his fight arrangements, all taken care of. He could finally focus on what he did best, fighting. And it paid off. Tang Kai found his groove. He started racking up knockout victories. Each one louder than the last. 6 straight wins in One Championship, 10 straight overall. That earned him a shot at the throne. In 2022, he faced champion Tun Lee. It was a tough, gritty battle. Tang Kai executed a perfect game plan, disciplined strategy from the Sun King team, and won by unanimous decision. He became the one featherweight world champion. When he returned home to Shaoyang, they gave him a hero's welcome. But what few saw were the sacrifices. He hadn't gone home for Chinese New Year in 9 years. 9 years of training through injuries, through loneliness, through doubt. That is the price of a title. He faced Tun Lee again in the rematch. This time, Tun Lee expected Tang Kai to stay at distance and point fight. Instead, Tang Kai pressured him from the opening bell, never let him breathe, and finished him in the 3rd round. He proved beyond any doubt that he was the better man. But in his last fight, he suffered a setback against the then 11-0 undefeated prospect, Akbar Abdullayev. Abdullayev is a powerful grappler with heavy hands, brutal ground and pound, and relentless pressure. But Abdullayev came into the fight overweight, which gave him an unfair advantage. The fight was changed to a catchweight, so Tang Kai held on to his title, but the loss stung. Tang Kai admitted he wasn't prepared for the striking wrestling combination Abdullayev brought, so he went back to the drawing board to rebuild. Tang Kai has recognized his mistakes. He's been training at Sunken International Fight Club in Phuket, sharpening his takedown defense, counter-striking, his fluid footwork, and knockout power. He needs to be on top of his game against these world-class grapplers. Now, At 30 years old, with a record of 19 wins and 4 losses, Tang Kai returns to defend his throne, and he has a lot to prove. His next opponent is another elite grappler on a 5-fight winning streak in one championship, Shamil Gasanov. Gasanov has beaten Gary Tonen, former champion Martin Wen, and Kim Jae-woong. He's a relentless grappler that has shown excellent backtake and submission on the ground. Tang Kai must show his evolution against the submission artist, and show the world that he is still the best featherweight in one championship. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.